Hey guys, Gotcha Deco here, and today's video is gonna be very different from my typical ones where I just, do tier lists and make a Uma Musume guide. And that's because I believe today is gonna be the last day of Champions Meeting. Thankfully I made it into the finale. Obviously I didn't make it into the A rank because obviously I'm not that good, but I did want to record it, how this Gemini Cup will go. So before I do click and start the video, I will make some advices for future Champions Meeting and how I got to this position. But first of all, I did not do good on the Taurus Cup because I did not have a good preparation. And the way I approach this Champions Meeting is actually just based on pure luck. I was just grinding for sparks, and some of the characters I had were just good. It just matched. So I know there are like meta teams, like what you should use and shouldn't use, and there is gonna be like debuffers, which character is good for certain runs in Gemini Cup. I personally do not care. I've been doing well. I've been getting like at least 3 wins per each round. I haven't gotten like all 5 wins, but yes, I've been doing decently is the best thing I can say. And obviously getting to Group E is not that hard. If I could get first place, that will be insane. But obviously, third place is good. I personally don't think I will even, get first or third. Obviously, because I'm not that good and my team is not that well built. But I don't want to stall you guys with me yapping a lot. So let's just get right into it. So I am using 3 aces, and is 3 aces good? Typically, it is kind of like a 50-50, if you have good aces and just don't get debuffed the crap. I think it is pretty good. I do have Biwa Hayahide, really low stamina and low power. And since this is a long, obviously I doubt she's gonna even get like first place. But she has certain skills that will help her out a little bit with the velocity, which is speed. And I think that is fine. She's fine for now. My Ogre Cab, her stamina is kind of lacking. I do want her at the 1000 range, and her speed is pretty fast. She has a lot of stamina, which helps her a lot, and she does have an S rank on distance and turf, so that means she has a shit ton of speed. Now, my third character, my third ace, is gonna be Gold. Now, I think you heard this enough by now, but Gold is just in general the best character to use for Champions Meeting for medium long distance run, and she's good for team trials, so definitely a character that's worth it. I do have like better Gold characters, but I think this Gold had like some velocity, skills, so it makes up for the 900, which bumps it up at least 1000 speed when these skills proc. Obviously I don't have 400 wit, so this won't be a 70% proc, but general idea is you do want some high enough stamina and a little bit of power, which I get from the track. I do have like other Gold ships, and then I believe there's like a SS Gold ship on speed and stamina, but obviously I kind of screwed up the run and didn't get a good skill. Now somehow, miraculously, I am doing decently well. Now let's get right into it. Obviously I am fully expecting to lose every single run. Oh, I guess it's not starting. Let's see here. Hold up. This hasn't happened before, so I'm not entirely sure how this is gonna go. But registration closes. Oh, okay. I guess I gotta wait for 12 hour. Sorry to bring down the mood. Now my mood is awful. Red. But yeah, I guess I'll make a video on the later time. In the meantime, I'll just probably grind this while I am talking, so it's kind of like a commentary video as I play the game. But going on to the Champions Meeting, yeah, last Champions Meeting, I think a lot of people grinded this game, but unfortunately, Uma Musume cannot have like its entire player base still because I know a lot of people are getting bored and doing the career runs. So yes, there is less players compared to its initial hype. So what that means is there is definitely going to be more sweats or more new people. I'm not too sure. It all comes down to how well your career ends and what stats you get. Now, since I can't run the champions meeting, I guess this will be turning into like a guide or like advice. Man, the hype is gone. But yeah, so a general rule of thumb with these champion meeting is to focus on like base stats, and something I like to keep in mind is what do you need and what do you expect when going into these races. Do you need your skills? Do you need your base stats to be higher? And so on and so forth. And when it comes to these champion meetings, I think the first thing you want to focus on is probably your stats and then skills. And like some of the skills that I would recommend is like the conditional skills. For example, is this a track, a dirt? Is it a turf? Is it gonna be right, left rain? What season is it gonna be? Because these are pretty important as it can determine or completely change how your race is gonna end as a result. It could like really impact your runs if you do have these like conditional skills that are built up for your UMAs. And the second thing I do look out for is the UMA itself, because some UMAs are built for certain tracks. Now, one of these examples is Ghost Ship that I did mention earlier into the video, where I think Ghost Ship is one of the most stable character when it comes to champion meetings, team trials, and general use. Now, I remember there is gonna be the next champions meeting, which is gonna be the Cancer champions meeting, and for that one it is gonna be Mile. And my personal take on the Mile runs is very interesting, because usually when it comes to these long and medium, which we had, you want to focus on speed and then stamina, because speed is a huge factor when you need those velocity for the last stretch. And when it comes to Mile or sprint, you want to focus on either acceleration, which is going to be your power, and then your speed, or speed then power. So always aim for the 1200 or minimum 1100, because SS speed is a big difference compared to an 1000 or 1080, you know, like just barely touching the 1100 range. Now, skills play into this game very heavily. For example, if you need like more stamina, I always go for Swinging Maestro, Gourmand, just anything that gives me like more stamina and that are not too conditional. For example, like if there is one that says you gain stamina mid-race or you're passing something, I think it's very situational. And my favorite skills are definitely gonna be like stuff where it gives you velocity, because velocity is speed and speed is good. And I think those are the main concerns when it comes to skills. Another general rule of thumb is like how to build your Uma Musume. So when it comes to career runs, I myself struggle a little bit and I'm still learning about it. If you guys are pretty new to the game and you don't know how to like build your Umas, which are pretty important, the number one website that I do go to is like Game8, because that does help out with like HSR and other gacha games. So definitely check out that place. It has like which skills you need to get, which unique skills, and how you want to run your character, and what cards you want to go for as well. So to wrap up this video with the champion meeting and preparation, so I think the key things to tackle on when it comes to preparation for general champion meetings, always go for your S rank for like dirt or turf, and then go for like S rank on your distance type. So like a S on long, S on medium, just anything to get that extra power and velocity. So the second thing that I did talk about is getting good Umas that are great matching for the champions meeting. And the third one I will talk about is probably like good runs, having good careers and knowing what to build. And these are pretty good if you want to go for like skills. Use Game8 or use any other websites and YouTube tutorials if there are gonna be any YouTube tutorials on each Uma's run. Definitely use them and try to use your energy well. So that is my general rule when it comes to champion meeting and just in general like good career runs. I could definitely go into more detail in the future, but probably tomorrow, once the champion meeting, the finale is out, I'll definitely record it and post the results since I am in the finale. And it's probably gonna be terrible. And that'll probably it. Just wanted to say thank you guys for the support in this channel. It does mean a lot, and I love you guys. Bye bye.